Hey there, stranger. What's your name? Zeal. Well, that's a fine name for someone of your stature. Not often you see a snake human person roaming around the streets at night. What brings you out here? Just looking for a place to stay? Seeing friends? Refuge? Ain't that a shame? You look pretty darn human to be blending in with the folks here in town. Why don't you just hang out with them in the morning instead? It ain't possible. Well, sure it is. You look pretty human to me. Before getting a closer look at you, that won't deter folks, besides the occasional eye glares and useless chatter. But ignore 'em. They ain't living the free life you can't lead, yeah? Hmm? Hmm? Ah, I see the confused look on your face. And hey, I hear your concerns. My apologies if my words came out a little tone deaf. I don't mean to offend you. Uh, but if it makes you feel a little better, I got a secret I'd like to share with you, if that's alright. I got a whole bunch of pals that look just like you. Some with even more scales and sharper fangs than yours. It's true. Hell, even I got some quote unquote unnatural features. See? Take a look, see. The related. Us? Maybe. But I can tell you for sure, stranger. I was left to fend for myself eons ago. I didn't have anyone, you see. Just me, wandering these streets just like yourself. I was lucky to find my pals when I did. Anyway, you seem mighty kind. How's about I join you? If you're gonna be wandering the streets, might as well wander with someone else at your side. You shocked that I'd ask? Well, after such a heartfelt story, I couldn't just up and leave. Already running up ahead? Well, guess it can't be helped.
You finally decided to arrive. I would have thought the darkness of Halloween night consumed you, despite your unwavering survival streak. It's never that we doubted your lethality. A bar is not infinite with alcohol, after all. Keep your stock in check, and perhaps we won't have any more close calls. A miscalculation, you say? Well, as long as the city lights stay on, our job here is done. The Zerpents will always be your most reliable force, after all. We can sense their presence, the presence of the darkness. They hunger for chaos. Another Halloween night to defend this city from. You move too slow, despite being the one with hands, and not us. These shadows have never shown kindness, so don't show them patience. Requesting patience during a time such as this, bold as ever, bartender. You carry the necessary ingredients for the Molotov cocktail, correct? It's time to open the bar, Zeal. A Halloween night has never ended in darkness, after all.
It's been years since someone stepped foot here. I'm so bored. Living room, empty. Dining room, empty as well. Here's the storage room. Oh, there's so much dust here. This is so boring. I can't believe I'm stuck here. Of all the places I could have died at, I just had to die in this abandoned place, didn't I? Yippee. Spending so much time here. alone in this godforsaken place. Years, decades, centuries. Okay, well, I'm really not that old yet. Huh? Wait, humans? No way. No freaking way. Well, I'm just gonna go check it out, okay? Sue me. Hey, don't look at me like that. Wait, what? Oh my god, a bartender. Hey, human. Hey. Hello. Can't you hear me? Oh, wait, of course you can't. Good, they're all gone. Huh. I wonder if... Ah, there we go. I'm so smart, aren't I? Oh, hello. It's been such a long time since someone came to visit me. I hope I didn't startle you. Are you here to stay, darling? I do hope you are. It's really hard having to stay in this place all alone, with no one to accompany me. You'll be my friend? Really? Oh, you're so kind to me. You're so sweet. I am what people call a Zerpent, and you may refer to me as such. And you are? Zeal. That's a wonderful name. You're a bartender, I'm assuming? I'm sorry, I couldn't help but smile on you for a bit just now. The drinks you made, they looked beautiful. Could you really? I would be absolutely delighted if you'd show me how to make it. Yes! Well, you see, I once also had a dream, but just as I was about to make it... Whatever. Let's just say I'm loving all through you, Zeal. Oh, wait. Zeal, you can sing? Would you let me hear you, please? Just once? Whoa. You sound really good. I've had so much fun with you, Zeal. Thank you for being my friend and for granting me respite. But see, this is where it has to end. I have to take over your body so I can once again continue my dream. Once I take over, I'll continue being a bartender for you. This way, I will finally be together with my beloved, my old craft. Oh, I've missed you so. Zeal, you'd want me to be happy, right?
This pumpkin over here looks good. We should use it to make the best carved pumpkin ever. Let's wash it off so there's no dirt on it, and then we can start cutting the pumpkin open. We should also get markers as well. Hold on, let me go get them. Okay, I got them. Okay. Oh, well, it looks worse than I thought it would have turned out to be. You say it looks not that bad, huh? Well, I guess, but look at the way it looks. I cut the hole wrong, and now it looks like you can stick an arm through it. It looks cute. Are you saying that to make me feel better? That the pumpkin has a clear hole on both sides of it? You want me to go inside. As if that will make it any better. It's not supposed to be a tunnel for someone to cross. I see what you're saying. The idea of us being inside it, well, it doesn't hurt to try it out and see if it really works out at all. You think it looks good then? You think it looks good? Then I'll believe you on this. You got a mirror to show me how it really looks. Do you really? I guess it looks like us. And the only thing missing is the rest of the pumpkins. And setting them all clumped together for the cute photo. Don't you think? Well, happy Halloween, Zeal.
Boo! Damn it! With the bar this empty, I was sure I would get you that time. Fine. It's fine. It's just not my best work is all. Still though, with the atmosphere what it is, I was sure I would have spooked you by now. That's alright though. It just means whatever gets you is gonna be real spooky. Speaking of spooky, why is the bar empty? You'd think with it being Halloween and, the bar'd be packed. Oh, why am I here? There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Don't worry, I won't leave you on your own. Although I should mention, management told me not to close up yet, in case we get any late night patrons. I wouldn't worry about the lights, I mean. It's not like the last guy, at least. You're not alone. Wait. You don't know? It's an old story. It's older than both of us. It's really not worth telling. You really want to hear? All right, but be warned, it's all some old guys rambling. This is probably not a true story. So don't get too spooked, okay? It happened right in this very bar. This bar has stood the test of time, even before you and your charms. Atmosphere isn't an issue when people come to celebrate or drown their sorrows, and that night was no exception. The doors opened, the room roared, and bartenders got to work. All as routine. As the night went on, however, one of the hosts noticed a lone figure dissipate from the drunken crowd and rush down the hall out the corner of his eye, and, assuming it was a confused drunk, quickly followed, ready to hurry whoever this was into a taxi home as he'd done many, many times before. As he followed, though, the shadow seemed to only get further and further and further away. Huh, he thought. Were the hallways always this long? He couldn't mull on it, though. Surely it was all in his head, he rationalized. Just the overwhelming late-night shift catching up with him. The moment he stopped to catch his breath, however, was when he had realized. Where had the figure gone? Now unnerved, the host looked around, desperate to see some sign of the bar he'd come from, but all he found was an endless hallway. Left, right, up, down, forward, eastward. There was no sign of anything but wallpaper. It was as if the bar had never existed in the first place. Now he ran as fast as his legs could carry him. Mysterious figure be damned, it could find its own way home. Now he was desperate for any sort of escape. There was a door at the end of what must have been miles, and his exhaustion threw him through it before he could think twice. And through it was nothing. Pitch black emptiness. He turned around, only for the door to have disappeared behind him, and that's when he felt the floor give way beneath him. They say when they found him 3 days later, he was in the bar's coat room, and his legs were still trembling. The bartender says he'd been falling through the void till he was found. It was all so good. Anyway, now you're here. I'm sure it's all fine. He must have just had a bit too much to drink before work is all. Could you imagine it? Oh, ha ha. Real funny.
Thank you as always, Zeal. Looks delicious. Shh. Okay, don't make it too obvious we're talking about him. Look, that's nothing serious, just... You know how Halloween night we had our big old masquerade? Or... Okay, yeah, it was more like a costume party. We rented out a whole hall and everything, and yeah, we had some people dressed to the nines, but other people showed up in stuff like those inflatable T-Rex costumes. So many looks. Honestly, it was really funny and fun seeing people's personal styles and creativity. It's just that, well, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I saw Zeal or someone like him there. Yeah, someone. I can't say for sure because... Alright, let me back it up. Set the scene a little. Costume party, hall, lights are all down low, except for our DJs. She had these strobing lights hooked up to her speaker, pulsing in time with the beat of the music. You know the ones. Everyone's chatting, drinking, laughing, dancing. It's a chill time. And then the next song plays. Cue none other than... Nope. Trick question. It wasn't Medusa's Masquerade, actually. It's With Good Spirits that plays next. First few notes play, lights go green and white, everyone goes crazy and jumps on the dance floor, right? But then, the weirdest thing happens. It's loud in that hall, right? We're having to shout over the music to be able to talk to each other. The reverb's going crazy. Despite that, when one of the hall doors creak open, everybody hears it. And everybody stops dead in their tracks. Even me, all the way at the back of the hall. Yeah, creepy, right? I don't remember questioning it in the moment, but it was like we all became some kind of hive mind. Everyone turned to see who came inside, and it was just that someone. He was taller than a lot of the people there, and his suit was one of the loudest in the crowd, pretty much all green. He wasn't the only one wearing green, of course, but his fit was extravagant. Theatrical, even. Like, his coattails were extra long. He had on these neat pair of white gloves and this cute little purple bow tie. And then he had on this cool half mask. It would have been pretty plain, except it had these long spikes curving down along the sides of his face. Imagine a pair of fangs. Right? But all that aside, he wasn't imposing at all. If anything, he just seemed quiet, gentle. He just stood there looking around for a while, or honestly, maybe only a few seconds. I don't really know. Assessing the hall, the decorations, all of us. And we just stood there too. Transfixed? Enchanted? That's what it felt like. And then he cracked this soft smile and laughed and just walked further into the hall like nothing weird was going on. The whole crowd parted like grass to make a path for him. It was crazy. He stopped in the middle of everyone and turned towards one of the cosplayers. I think it was a Shadow the Hedgehog cosplay, but like ballroom-esque. And he held out his hand to dance. He just wanted to dance, apparently. The Shadow the Hedgehog cosplayer, who had been standing there dead still like the rest of us, mind you, suddenly snapped out of whatever trance they were in and freaked out a little. But they took his hand eventually and they danced. Well, not just danced, I mean, I don't know. It felt like more than that. He matched everyone's vibes, you know? If someone was a little awkward, he'd keep it low key. And if someone came in with a bunch of crazy moves, he'd throw it right back at them. Someone needed a leader, he'd lead. And if they wanted him to follow, he'd follow. But no matter what, there was always something him in it, right? However he danced, whatever he did, there was obviously something special for each of his partners, but you could tell he was having a lot of fun too. Oh, me? Hell no. No. I got shy. We made eye contact, though. That's when it clicked for me. It was Zeal, or, you know, the look-alike. It was definitely Zeal's eyes, for sure, but they were glowing, which, no, you know, that's not possible. And it felt like, just for a second, there was ice cold water running down my back, and then the trance I'd been in broke. He offered his hand and everything, but no, that was too much for me. It was okay though. I didn't even have to say anything. I guess he saw the look on my face because he just nodded and winked and moved on. This guy. Maybe, but honestly, I had a lot of fun just watching him dance with everyone else. And he really did dance with everyone who wanted to before he left. And as soon as he left, well, everything went back to normal. Seriously, I'd forgotten all about it until now. I guess the other Zerpents did too. That's crazy. What? No, I was not. Wow. So I tell you about my close encounter with the third kind, and you accuse me of being drunk? I swear I was completely... I was mostly sober. No. Okay, listen. Look. Okay, I was just like a little tipsy, but like not too... Come on, man. That doesn't matter. Like everything I said.